Welcome to Sage Circle. I'm Amethyst. I haven't been on here for a couple of days. I've been busy doing some other things involving my Facebook group too. So I figured it's time I get on here and do a reading. And it's actually just a one collective reading today. I'm not doing a pick a pile, and it'll be spirit messages from Totem Animal Dolphin. I'm actually going on a dolphin cruise tomorrow with my family, and obviously that would be the right thing to do to get some messages out from Dolphin and to see what Dolphin has to say at this time for everybody that wants to watch. So let's get into it. Basically, Dolphin is about messages for us being a healer and coming from that healing element, coming from that space in yourself where you can also heal yourself and heal others. Not just, you're a healer, you might work in that industry, but it's about self-healing as well. And Dolphin also is a representation of lots of blessings, all different types of blessings. Whatever blessing you could genuinely imagine, that's the level of blessings we're talking about here. Dolphin is also very intelligent, and they are also of the light. They're from the spirit realm, and they're here on earth with a mission, you see. So basically, contact with the dolphin can actually change your active life, what you got going on in your day, what you got going on in your year, in your life in general. So it's important to really stop and think about what you're feeling or what resonates for you, what comes to mind when you do see dolphin somehow on a picture or what have you. Even like now, there'll be messages here, and just kind of tap into what you're thinking and feeling in general and see what comes up. If you're in balance with your dolphin totem element, it's all about spirituality. And if you're not in balance, you'd be underestimating yourself constantly, and not just yourself, but your ability to gauge others when it comes to their deeds that they do and what they don't do. The spiritual element is also about your daily life. It's not just, it's a way of life, your spiritual practices. But if you're out of balance, you will be seeking your own clan. You will need to go and find your like-minded friends and your like-minded family and the people that you connect with to help you bring your element back into balance. Dolphin is really beautiful. Dolphin is about harmony and balance and protection and joy, and also there are obviously very strong links to Atlantis and also Lemuria. A lot of people seem to forget, well, not seem to forget, but a lot of people talk about Atlantis a lot and don't realize that Lemuria was actually before Atlantis. And I personally am from Lemuria, not Atlantis, but I did also have time in Atlantis, but there were dolphins and stuff in Lemuria as well. So that's a dual link there. And also it's about your inner power, your inner strength, and how you perceive yourself. Remember, if you're out of balance, you'll underestimate those things in yourself, right? So Dolphin Totem wants you to know that they are mana, M-A-N-N-A, which is the supernatural power and life force, right? So it's all about your breathing technique. With a breath, we hold and carry all the rhythms and energies of life. And dolphins are the keeper of the sacred breath of life, and they teach us how to release emotions through the dolphin breath. So basically, dolphins have learned that each cell and organ will be regenerated, and also through different dimensions and limits of physical reality can be regenerated, and we can enter the dream time space. For example, you could invoke going to Atlantis or having time in Atlantis and things like that, right? So basically, mana is all about breath. It's in, it's out. It's in, it's out. You need to tap into your spirit to help humanity, or the children of Earth, which is humans. So that's what you're getting called to do right now. And this is actually quite interesting because it's a common thread in my last few readings about the collective stuff that's going on with portals and things open at the moment. So you really need to be in tune with nature as much as you can. Laugh, if you can do laugh meditation, or you can do laugh yoga, or whatever happens, do that. And spread the joy as much as you can. And you need to remember, says Dolphin, thank you Dolphin, that you are whole. You are whole, you know. Dolphin has learned and likes to teach humans that we are all communication, is a pattern and a rhythm. And Dolphin has been enlisted by Whale to carry messages of progress between the worlds, between the spirit realm and Atlantis realms, the Lemurian realms, you know, because Whale in itself is the wise old soul, the keeper of time and things, right? So this is really, really nice. The energy is really quite subtle and soft, but don't forget that dolphins are very powerful. Dolphins don't like to get into predatory states, but they will as forms of survival. That's why dolphins can take out sharks, you know. So I'm just going to start. I've already pre-shuffled a whole heap of decks, and I've already pulled out a whole heap of cards pre-shuffled and just selected whatever. Like most of these cards were flying on the floor, and there's actually a minimum 2 cards for each deck that I've pulled out today, because they just kept flying out and Spirit was saying another card, another card. So pretty much everything's ended up with 2, apart from 1 or 2. I think one's got 4. All right, so let's see what Dolphin has to say as a collective message at this time in your own life. I'm just going to move these over here. Okay, first card is the Letter. Please remember, guys, I channel and I don't use tarot, and I'm tapping in right now, so just give me a minute. So, the Letter. So what Dolphin's saying is, and Dolphin's asking me to turn the other card over as well. Okay, the Letter and Child. Right. There's a butterfly on this card. Transformation. Just let me think. There's a candle in the back of this card as well, and that's Dolphin's way of saying that you are of the light, you are a light being, you are a light soul. And okay, so here we go, be getting some messages as well. Dolphin energy is amazing, really just at peace. Oh, I've actually got my eyes shut right now. Wow. Okay, so what Dolphin wants you to know is that they are genuinely here to give you a message at this time in your life. They are here to say to you, we are trying to make contact with you. We are trying to get you to focus on your breathing. You might be having some pain in your chest. You might be getting some bad heartburn, or maybe a bit of pain shooting around the arm or something like that. And that's just Dolphin saying that your airways or your level of communication when it comes to breath work are backed up, they're blocked. And that's why this letter card's here, because this is Dolphin handing you a letter. They're saying to you, hello, we've got this information for you, and we'd really appreciate it if you actually tapped into us, please. Now, I did already mention that Dolphin wants us to tap into our spirit and help humans as the children of the earth. And I'm not surprised that's why the child cards come up, because what Dolphin is saying is that we really need to start shifting out as much love to the universe and to the world as we can. And there's be a few people that watch this that are having some tumultuous situations with family and certain members of their families and immediate people in their life at the moment. And what Spirit is saying is that it's really important to remember that it's part of your growth. And it's really cliche to say those things sometimes, but you also need to hone in on your inner child. And you also need to remember that humanity as a collective, as a whole, as humans, even though there's a lot of bad in the world, we all are children. We all are a gift from Spirit to this plane for now, right? Next card. 41. There's a mermaid on here. Atlantis is obviously coming up, going to be coming up all through this reading, guys. And the next one says, oh, it's a dragon. So that's number 41 and number 45. Okay, so number 41, this card is about blessings. And I did say Dolphin is about blessings of any form. So what Spirit is saying is, what Dolphin is saying to you is, yes, this is a very clear indication that you have blessings coming into your life right now. They're about to hit, or you've just had them, or you're in the middle of it's all going down. And that you just need to remember that this is a gift from Dolphin and from your spirit team and your ancestors. I've had a few ancestor links pop up while I was preparing to do this reading. So not links as in on my phone, as in through Spirit. So your family are trying to help you at the moment. It says here, number 25. So this is a dragon on here. Okay, this card is about not believing everything you hear. You know, like there's truth to a lie. Basically, maybe that could be why some of the people watching this might be having a bit of a shit time with family, because things that people are saying to you aren't very truthful. There is always some truth for a lie. So what you're getting told is not quite the truth. It's the truth, but not the whole truth, and that major elements are being left out, which is making you on edge. And even if you can't pinpoint what it is that's making you uncomfortable about something, that's what it comes down to. That's what the missing link is. Dolphin is saying, I'm getting nudged by a dolphin. Oh my goodness, I'm getting nudged by a dolphin next to me right now. Here's a young one. Hi. He's saying, yeah, you just really need to understand that what you're getting told isn't necessarily the whole truth in a situation, but you are getting blessings, you are getting gifts, whether it's you wanted to, for tertiary or for money or just whatever it is that you truly are seeking, it's coming. Next card, it says triple spiral. It says, listen to divine wisdom and joyfully learning life's lessons. Wow, beautiful. Now, this dolphin is a representation of joy. Dolphin instills joy and reminds people to just be joyous in your life. Don't be so serious about things all the time. And dolphin is saying that you need to listen to your inner self, your divine wisdom, your inner child and your soul self and your own inner healer. And from that, you will learn some joyful lessons, right? So that's what they're saying. There is a lesson and a blessing in every element of a person's life. The next card says Mystic Star. Wow. Harmony in the home and great friendships. Wow. So that could be what your blessing is. Maybe that's what you've been seeking, to have that harmony. I still think that there's a portion of people watching this that are having some shit times in a immediate environment in their life to do with other people being deceitful and stuff like that. You know who you are. That doesn't mean that you're not having your mystic star, your harmony in the home and great friendships. Spirit is saying we've got your back. The next card says protection. Very hard to see in this darkness. Please focus. Okay, so basically it is a bird carrying a basket with a woman in there asleep, resting. And what Spirit is saying is, we have your back. Dolphin wants you to know they are a symbol and a sign of protection. Dolphin is saying, if you've got any jewelry, any clothing, any handbags, anything in your house like sarong or anything that you've got with Dolphin, pull it out. If you've got pendants and jewelry and things like that, charms for bracelets, now's the time to cleanse them up, wear them and ask Dolphin to invoke their protection energy into those charms or your sarong or whatever, and just use it. Even if you can't wear a sarong, but you can hang it in your room for a while, or hang it over your door or off the back of a chair or something. You are protected. And the next card says power. Wow. So you need to tune in to your personal power, and that's one of the messages I said at the start. Dolphin wants you to know that you are all about your personal power. It's okay to stand in your power. It's okay to stand in your power and defend yourself in situations you've got going on in your life. Dolphin wants you to know that they really love how people are starting to awaken more and more, because it's been very difficult. Dolphins have feelings, right? And dolphins do get sad, and their energy right now is quite nice. They're actually saying, even though humans have a long way to go, and that they understand, dolphins understand now about how humans are horrible to each other, and it took dolphins hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years to understand that concept. They still don't understand how and why. They understand, but they don't get it. And there was a lot of sadness, and a lot of a lot of dolphins would beach themselves, and all this stuff would be happening, right? So this is what they're saying. We understand that now. You need to stand in your personal power, because you standing in your own personal power will help instill other people's personal power. It's about going, yes, I love my life. Yes, this is what I want to do. Yes, this is not what I want to do. Dolphin says they're going to help you. Dolphin says, please just remember to laugh and have a giggle and be joyous. If you're doing nothing tonight, like for me, it's a Friday night. I'm not doing anything tonight on a Friday night, but I've also got to leave the house quite early in the morning to go on the dolphin tour. Otherwise, I probably couldn't invite some mates around or what have you. So have some fun, have a laugh, have a giggle. Oh, the next card. Whoo! Oh, energy, holy guacamole. Ancestral healing. I did say ancestors have come up, linked in through a few times through energy while I was shuffling all these cards and stuff for this reading. So to be quite honest, right behind me right now, it's almost like some sort of a portal. Woof, it's just open, and all I can see is water. You know when you just go under the surface of water and you can see that it's water and you can see that the sun's still shining in and stuff, that's what I'm looking at. So this is genuine messages from everybody that has a link to Atlantis and Lemuria. To be honest, pretty much every single soul has been through Atlantis, but not every single soul has been through Lemuria. So this is a clear indication that that type of ancestor are nudging you at the moment. They're trying to make contact with you. If you could do a meditation involving dolphin or even whale. Whale is my main totem animal. I've got 2 main totem animals, and I've got an ancestral totem animal. So if you can do a meditation for whale or for dolphin, that'd be really good, and ask them to give you some messages. Ask them to show you Atlantis. Ask them to show you your home when you live there. Ask them to show you some things, and you will get those messages. But you're getting gifted by your ancestral realm right now. It says ancestor healing. So what they're saying is that keep healing yourself, keep working on yourself. Don't worry about the bullshit that goes on around you, because once you're not on this plane anymore, your ancestors want you to know you'll be able to look back at this life that you've had in wonderment, regardless of the turmoil and things that everybody goes through. But the energy here is so dense, honestly. It's very different to what it should be. But anyway, so the next card says, upper world, angels and spirit guides. Yay! So, by the way, this other card said amber and this one says angel light. So if you've got either of those, give them a bit of a clean up too. I can't wear amber. I get very jittery. I get very jittery with amber. I get anxiety, bit of anxiety, a bit uncomfortable. But I know generally you could wear amber to help soothe those things, I suppose, but it has the opposite effect on me. So, and the upper world here with the angel light. So this is another clear message. Oh, wow. Excuse me. Look at that. That's open, and I just said I had a round portal open behind me like with water, right? Whoa, it's not going to focus. Wow. Thanks, Spirit. Yeah, look at this person here. They're so majestic. So what Spirit is saying is that we are with you right now. We want you to call on us to help shift energies and layers. We know that some of you are having a hard time in your life. You need to stand your ground and stand in your personal power. There is no room for error right now. You just need to get done what you need to do. Look, I really don't know what that could be, because everybody's got individual lives and different lives. But, you know, if you're literally thinking about confronting somebody and having a conversation with people in your life about their behavior and stuff, Spirit's saying stand in your power. You can do this. They've got your back. You are highly, highly protected. This card here says, the joyous masters know that amid all the chaos and conflict, all the hurry and wickedness of the world, there is something solid within that is beautiful and steady and good. Whoa. I've just said messages from Dolphin similar to this capacity, not to worry about what's going on, that there's always good within the dark, right? Oh, okay, let me read this again. The joyous masters know that amid all the chaos and conflict, all the hurry and wickedness of the world, there is something solid within that is beautiful and steady and good. And that, my friends, is your personal power. Wow. That's beautiful. Okay, so again, the word joys come up because that is a symbolism to do with dolphin. I actually messaged somebody today and said the word joy as well, which is interesting before I even got up to do this. So the next card says, I won't let others stoke my fear in my heart. Wow. I choose to remain true to who I am and where my dreams direct me, no matter the hardship I might incur. Are you fucking kidding me? This is all tying in with the things I've said, messages from Dolphin today. Thank you, Dolphin. Thank you, Spirit. That's just beautiful. That's just absolutely beautiful. Okay, I'm getting told I need to pull a couple of these first. So what do you want people to, oops, there we go. We've had 4 fly on the floor. Just give me a sec, guys. Please, Dolphin. Please, Totem Dolphin. What would you like us to get out? It says sincerity. Yep. Stand in your power. Sensitivity. Yep. Sometimes there's strength in a giant. Leadership. Yeah. And reliability. Wow. So these are all the things you need to instill in yourself and work on to pull out in yourself at this time. Sometimes we can't rely on others to the way that we thought we could. There's one more just sitting there. perseverance. Right, so I've got some other cards here that I've never used before, and I actually bought them for somebody, but they never ended up with them. So this card says, whoops, let's see, it just flicked out of my hand. It says, trust. I put my trust in Jesus and God. I quiet my mind and go inwards. I listen, I trust, I follow the divine guidance I receive. Holy Spirit is always with me. Yeah, that's right. And you had the angels and spirit guides cards come up as well. Now, if you don't resonate with God or Jesus or what have you, just disregard that sentence. You know, the reality is, for me, guys, is that, you know, I believe Jesus was an actual human. Right? I believe he was a man that had a wife named Mary Magdalene. I believe all those things. I believe he was very gifted. I believe he was some sort of a medium and had all these prophecies and insights and all this wonderful stuff. But I also don't believe a lot of the things that are written in the biblical text. So that's not to say I don't have love and respect for Jesus as a person, because I do. Right? And God is just another word for spirit. So you can take it or leave it. But I'll read that again. I put my trust in Jesus and God. I quiet my mind and go inwards. I listen, I trust, I follow the divine guidance I receive. Holy Spirit is always with me. You are really protected right now. Whatever's going on for you, it's amazing. And I'm so glad dolphins come through. I'm so glad dolphins happening for people. I mean, I'm so excited. I get to see dolphins tomorrow, you know. The next card says, wow, love. I love and accept myself. I love all others. Love is within me. Love is all around me. Now, love is all around me now. I am a loving child of God. I am one with God's love. Yeah, and this is the element of tapping into humanity as children of the earth. That's what the child is. There was another child card come up there as well. So that's another clear message from Spirit saying you are a part of the earth. You are a part of the collective. You're a part of the soul tribe. You were all here together. Humans as a whole, unconsciously aren't even aware of our power, honestly. Next card says, Archangel Gabriel. I call upon Archangel Gabriel to open up channels of communication. I now hear all of heaven's loving messages. I communicate lovingly with others. Wow! That's just amazing, because I did say, what did I say here? That Dolphin has learned and wants to teach and teaches us that all communication is a pattern and rhythm, and that dolphins are the carrier of the messages, or they carry messages of progress back and forth from spirit to Atlantis, etc. That's what they've been enlisted from whale. So this is really beautiful. That is so nice. I'm going to read that again. Whoa, candle. I call upon Archangel Gabriel to open up channels of communication. I now hear all of heaven's loving messages. I communicate lovingly with others. That is so lovely. You know, it's like the sonar effect. You know, you put a sound out, and depending on what sound bounces back from that, you can determine things. That's just beautiful. Maybe that's what your totem, that's weird. Maybe that's what your totem or mantra theme should be for a couple of days. Archangel Michael. Oh, I love this guy. I call upon Archangel Michael to release any fears surrounding my heart. I now release any fears I have about love. It is safe for me to experience love. I am well protected. Wow. So that's like the third or so time now I've mentioned that you're highly protected. That's not the only time that love has come up, and I am getting told it's about your capacity for self love. I've got a couple of other, I had an old journal, like an affirmation style journal thing that I never got a chance to use, and I found it in a bag the other day, and it was from a few years ago, and it was empty, and I thought, well, I'm not throwing it in the bin. So what I've done is cut it all up, cut all the little bits of information and stuff out of it so I can use, so it still gets used, because it was okay. So one's fallen on the floor, and another one's fallen there. That one, and can I have another one? Thanks. Okay, so, whoops. First message is, a stumble may prevent a fall. Wow. The next one says, we must act out passion before we can feel it. Wow, there's your sonar, guys. There's your sonar effect right there, your communication skill, right? Now this one says, play all day. To prevent lackluster routines from taking the color out of life, Try taking an off-the-wall approach to mundane tasks. Sounds right up my alley, actually. While you clean the bathroom this week, make up a rhyme. Wow. While you fold the laundry, sing a song. While you write a to-do list, use coloured pens and curly writing. The sillier, the better when it comes to tackling routine activities over the next 7 days. Oh, that is so beautiful. That is so apparent of the dolphin energy, the childlike wonder, the joys of life. That is so nice. And this one says, reach out to an old friend. Friendships can be hard to maintain. Some end for a reason, but others simply drift away. Reach out to an old friend who you missed this week via email, phone, or social media. Open a dialogue that invites you both to share stories about how you remember each other. Then compare your friends' views with how you see yourself now. Wow. And it does say here, the mystic star, harmony in the home and great friendships. That is so beautiful. Do you have any other messages, Dolphin, please? Your energy is just so subtle and calm. I've got told to pull out a couple more of these. We'll get 2 more of these, hey. Oops, there's one. No, there's 2 there that are stuck together. Okay, so let's see what else Dolphin has to say. By refusing to bend on our values, we become unbreakable, solid and stable, courageous and certain. Men and women of valor, worth and character. Let us build a life we are proud of. Yes, stay in your personal power. You're on the right path. And it says we do not need more time. We need a stronger reason to act so that we use this time more effectively. Wow. Cool. So is there anything else you'd like me to say, Dolphin? Yeah, they're just saying, honestly, please, even if you could switch up your colors that you wear, or you know, try and eat foods that have the element of the sea, you know, like eat like seaweed literally, and some seafood if you eat seafood. Dolphin's saying, you know, have coconut water if you can, have tropical fruits if you're able to, that type of things. And you know, even if it's winter where you are, you can still have a fruit salad for dinner type of thing. You know, if you're sitting in a warm house with a fireplace, there's no reason why you can't have ice cream and, you know, or frozen. I love frozen coconut, like in chunks. Oh, so good. So that's what Dolphin's asking to do. They're also saying if you could have a bit of a color scheme going on, like if you've got some blue towels, use them in the bathroom when you associate your life with water. You know, maybe you have a body wash in a blue container, maybe you've got a perfume in a blue bottle, maybe you've got blue swimwear, something to that degree. Just invoke that, bring it out, pull it in. Spirit is saying that they want you to know that it's been a really good shift in this first few months of the year in association with people stepping out of last year, even though there is still a bit of heartache and stuff going around the world at the moment. So is there anything else, messages? Is there anything else, Spirit, in the way of message? Yeah, they said do another one. Just do 2 more. Thank you. This is hard to shuffle these because they're paper. What's this one? Oh, there's 2 there. Right. Openness. Be open to receive. Be open to the lines and forms of communication. Dolphin is saying that it's really important to bounce off and bounce back from things that you're having communication with. Like, it's okay to have an opinion, but you don't have to let other people's opinions alter your day, for example. You know, that's the biggest thing with opinions. People think that their opinions are factual sometimes, and that's not necessarily the case. Just because somebody thinks one way doesn't mean we all have to. And it says it takes a lot of courage to show your dreams to someone else. Oh, that's really lovely. And now it says here as well, by refusing to bend on our values, we become unbreakable, solid and stable, courageous and certain men and women of valor, worth and character. Let us build a life we are proud of. Again, you don't have to take on board other people's shit. So, whew, blessed be. I hope you guys have got some solid info out of this channeled read. Please like, share, subscribe. I'm also on Facebook under Sage Circle. It's the same picture as it is for the YouTube channel. And I'm Amythyst. Blessed are the witches. Be safe. Bye.